Fife Flyers TV, sponsored by the Bay Hotel, Fife's premier wedding venue.
Todd, did that game tonight exceed your expectations?
Well, I'll be the first to admit that I was nervous for the guys before the start of the game today. You look at a team on paper, and we've done it in years past, and you're pretty satisfied with it. But this was a big test as the first competitive match in this league against the Belfast Giants. Felt we were going to be definitely up against it tonight. But saying that, I think that the personnel that we have, I'd like to be able to maintain that and keep that up. I certainly think that that's going to be very popular hockey in this town. I think it's been around long enough to know that that's a style of hockey that people enjoy here. And it looks to be a successful one if we can certainly sharpen up on a few of our systems. I'd mentioned to the guys earlier that we weren't perfect tonight and won't be perfect on a lot of nights. But if everybody buys into what we're trying to accomplish, really plays within the structure that we're trying to lay out for them, I've always said I'm not worried about offense with this team. It will come, and it showed tonight. I think that could we have had 2, 3 more, maybe 4 more goals tonight? I think that's pretty fair to say. And really happy for Owie back there. I think that made a couple of key saves for us at crucial points in the game, and that's only going to give this team confidence.
It was a great game, but that was a superb first period that really blew Belfast away.
100%, and I addressed that before the game. Our returning guys knew what to expect. Guys from around our league probably had an idea. Our new guys, it was a new experience. But I told them, I think that first period was excitement and adrenaline. We came out exactly like we're going to want to come out in this building. We tired. We did, and a team like Belfast is never going to roll over and accept their fate. They came back at us. I think we got outshot pretty heavily in that second period. I think we started off the second period with a penalty killing. They got one on us. Kind of takes the wind out of your sails a bit, but we answered back, relatively quickly. And, I think that's a good, solid performance from us, bearing in mind that, certainly from our preseason games last weekend, that is a number of steps up. I've said that all week. I thought we responded well.
You touched on it there in that second period. How crucial, given the way that Belfast came back into it in the second period, how crucial was that goal from Justin Fox to make it 4?
Unbelievable. And like I said, I think that we're quite capable of countering teams very well. We have to make sure that we manage, other teams like we want to. And we got... you see 3 dangerous lines. I'm delighted for Gunny to get our opening goal of the season. And just like a little note on Gunny, for him to be successful and that line to be successful, it's going to be important that he comes out and skates like he did tonight, and plays hard like he did tonight. 60 minutes a game all year. Stephen Gunn's a good player. And we got 2 coaches on the bench now, and we're going to push him. And I'm not just singling him out. We'll push everybody. Maybe I'll just touch on have an assistant coach on the bench, another set of eyes. I've always said when Hutch come in, I'm very capable in his ability and his instincts. That was an easier job for me out there today. And it's nice having some help on the bench. I've never made it a secret that on the bench it's you can get busy. I crept down to the D a couple times. He booted me out of there, and that's fine. We have a good banter on the bench, and as long as we stay positive and keep these guys grounded, it looks like the start of a good working relationship.
Ryan Dingle said in the programme tonight that he thinks that this team is a harder working team than last season's. Is that something you agree with?
100%. I think that what was identified in the summer was, well, I knew it inherently, that this crowd here wants to see a win every single night. I imagine every crowd does, but they will respond to hard work. They will respond to players that go out there and lay it on the line. And you never go through a season having a perfect record. I'm very well aware of that, but this crowd will respect all these players for going out every night and laying it on the line. That's something that we've talked about all week, and something that looks like I'm going to have to harp on for the next 32 odd weeks. But it's a great start by those guys, and you can see that, and nothing against players of the past. We've just evolving as a hockey club, and I think that as long as we can go out and continue to put in efforts like that, hopefully it's good times ahead for the Flyers.
What's the update on Phil Paquette? And it was great to get Isaacs in for this weekend.
Yeah, James was great. I mean, he flew halfway around the world, got in yesterday afternoon and drove up from London. So for a guy to go at that and put on a performance like that, I mean, I think that James is going to be a very popular player with Fife fans. I know he already is with our players in the room. Guys appreciate when a guy goes out and does that for them. So good for James, and I like him. He's a nice guy. And Philly, I mean, everybody in this building knows what Philly can do. You throw Philly into that lineup, we're even a better hockey club.
And Fillmore, when's he due to arrive? Any update on that at all?
No update. I know that it's been a very frustrating visa process. All being said, he better be in next week. I mean, it's crucial that we play up at full capacity. We're going to have some tired bodies after that game tonight, and we've learned our lessons from the past that you play short. In the short term, you may get results, but in the long term, you're just asking too much of players at times. So, great team performance tonight.
Finally, huge win tonight, huge game tomorrow away to Braehead Clan. What's your thoughts going into it? Huge. So I think that, you look at this weekend and starting off against the Belfast Giants, who are always up there in the running for the league. Braehead Clan, who have won our conference the last couple seasons, and many people have tipped them to win it again already, sort of thing. There's always, people think they have their crystal balls out, but it was a tough test. 50% of it's complete. We have a win under our belt. It's great for the confidence in that room and for team building. But tomorrow we go into that building. I think I said in the program last week that we have a couple guys returning in that building with a Flyers jersey on now. Be great for us as a team to go in there and get another couple challenge cup points. Kind of lay down the gauntlet to that team for the upcoming season. And then on the individual side, love for Jackson and Brooksy to go in there and take 2 points out of that building. Cheers, Todd. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
The Bay Hotel, where your dream wedding becomes reality. Visit us at thebayhotel.net.